race 1 at Flemington, and they'll call them in shortly on a big day. Feature races the Debonaire later this afternoon. That's race number 6. The latest TAB fixed odds on the Debonaire. Elvstrom is at $3.50, Abdullah $4.25, Bushido's at $5, then Promoted and Winestock both $11, Dane Fever and Gilded Youth at $13, and then Go Forever and Star Crown.
Stall, so they're all in. Stars Delight rearing in stall 5. Track Slow Railers out 9. They're set for the first on Debonaire. Day and away. General's Dynasty jumped poorly down on the inside. Prancelot got away well, and so did Little Treasure, and Glasnost began nicely in the early stages. Not far off them, Stars Delight up the middle of the track, and To Please a Lady's going forward. Sweet Chicago, her outside, and they were trailed then by Miss Rogers out wide, and Corinna Donna is the deepest runner as they've settled into stride now in a fairly bunched field as they head to the 800 metres. Prancelot one away from the rail. Stars Delight 3 off, and Little Treasure on the rails are the leaders. Sweet Chicago out very wide, and the red stripe Blinkers is holding a prominent role, and Glasnost is just off the leading horses in a nice trailing position here as they go past the 550. To Please a Lady is next, and out wider then Miss Rogers and Corinna Donna. Tears from Heaven a good way back, and General's Dynasty tracking the speed over near the inside. Coming past the 400, Glasnost produces her run, and she quickly sprinted up and went to the lead over Stars Delight. General's Dynasty coming from well back is making ground on the inside. Prancelot well gone, passing the 200 metres. Glasnost from General's Dynasty, and then Tears from Heaven and To Please a Lady. But Glasnost is doing it well, holds General's Dynasty at bay, and came clear to win it well. Glasnost first, General's Dynasty second. Good effort after missing the start, and then about 6 lengths away To Please a Lady third in front of Tears from Heaven. A break then to Stars Delight, who weakened, and then Corinna Donna. Sweet Chicago trailed in by Prancelot. She was never in the right frame of mind today. She's finished well back in the field, and at the end Miss Rogers and Little Treasure in 111.5 in the first on the program. Victory for number 4 Glasnost, ridden by Damien Oliver for Lee Freedman. Always in a good position, sprinting to the front 300 or 400 metres from home, and she was never to be troubled. General's Dynasty has run well. Didn't jump all that quickly from the gates. She's made up good ground to get second, and third place goes to 9 To Please a Lady. Numbers of 4, 3 and 9. Fourth home in the race was number 10, Tears from Heaven, who's also run on okay, and 15 was Corinna Donna, number 5. So 4, 3, 9, and then 10 and 2, I should say, in 5th place. 111.5 the time, and Glasnost proving too strong for them.
First at Flemington. See the fresh enough.
A lot to like about her, but if she can race up to her work, she's definitely a good chance, yeah.
Tweaks a bit of a moody one in the third, but it is.
Racing this time, Atriums from the inside. Jump quickly. Cat Rain away well. So too was the Grey Extagonal, followed by Celebrity Rose 2 back. Howard Park inside Celebrity Rose, and a couple of lengths further off is Al Jamil. Settling fully into stride now, and Cat Rain given full bore. And Cat Rain past the 1200 opens up about a length and 3/4, 2 lengths. Second is Atriums, a length and 3/4 to Extagonal, followed at its girth on the inner by Howard Park, and then Celebrity Rose, and Al Jamil is last. Past the 1,000 and starting the run out of the back straight, and Cat Rain steadies. A length the break on Atriums. Howard Park third, Extagonal is fourth, one off the rails, and then Al Jamil at about 3/4 of a length. Celebrity Rose as they go along to the 750. No change in order, and Cat Rain under a good hold by Corey Brown. About a length and a half or so on Atriums. Third posse is Howard Park, another length away. On the outside of it is the Grey by Octagonal, and it's Extagonal. 2.5 to Al Jamil, and a half length to Celebrity Rose on the outside. Coming to the corner, Brown giving Cat Rain ahead now, and around the corner she comes and opens up a couple. Howard Park going after her. Extagonal called upon now, followed by Atriums, and then on the inside Al Jamil making ground, but Extagonal sprinted quickly and down to the 200. Extagonal left the early leader, Cat Rain lamenting, followed by Howard Park, and then Atriums and Al Jamil, but it's Extagonal in no danger of defeat. Atriums, the stablemate, getting home late, but Extagonal wins, and wins impressively. Extagonal from Atriums, and then came Cat Rain, followed by Al Jamil in company with Howard Park. A photo for fourth, and last was Celebrity Rose. Well, there we go. Number 4 Extagonal's got the prize. For Larry Cassidy, a pickup ride for Larry. And it was a Darren Beedman ride. Darren's still feeling the effects of a viral complaint. Hextagonal by Octagonal from Majestic Dawn, raced by the New South Wales Pastoral Company Proprietary Limited Syndicate, managed by Johnny Muir. And as I was saying prior to the race, the horse was sold for a big amount as a youngster. It failed an X-ray test. It was only a minor, very minor little situation, and the sale was canned. So John thought, right, well, I'm going to keep the horse. And I think he's got a darn goodie. Number 4, Hextagonal is first. Second goes to Atriums. Number 5, Johnny Hawks' Quinella the first. It's by Grand Lodge from Bubbly, written by Rodney Quinn. And the third place getter is number 3. And number 3 is Cat Rain, who's by Tale of the Cat from New Victoria, John O'Shea, Corey Brown. And number 1 ran 4th, and that was Al Jamil. So 4 on top from 5, 3 and...
Scomeld handicap at Flemington.
And Demerger getting out on the tote at $2.50, but she's been at the right sort of price right through betting on course, and that's why she's easing on the tote. Ready to run. And away they go. Demerger jumping reasonably, but can't muster early and settles at the end. And Songs of Vienna first out. Point Clates goes up and sits ahead away the outside. Rinky Dink 1.5 back in third. And then Hot Love going forward between runners. Rinky Dink easing back after being trapped wide. Escarpment's got up on the inside. Demerger went back to last. Now they come along towards the 1,000-metre mark. And Songs of Vienna by a length and a half now. In second place in Point Clates. Escarpment 2 lengths away third on the inside from Hot Love. 3 lengths to Rinky Dink and about 3 lengths to Demerger, who's getting right out of her ground. At the 800-metre mark, coming up before the turn, Songs of Vienna by 2.5. Point Clates following her, Escarpment on the rails in third. Hot Lovers around her, 2 or 3 lengths behind these, then Rinky Dink. And Basta's pulled out now and Demerger on the outside as they come around the turn. Songs of Vienna at the 500 metres, leads into the straight by about a length and a half now from Point Clates, who came off the rails. Escarpment got up behind the leader, then Hot Love, Rinky Dink in the orange blinkers, and Demerger's the widest runner within striking distance now. Songs of Vienna at the 400 metres, out by about a length to Rinky Dink, winding up on the outside of Point Clates. Demerger's coming home well. Rinky Dink got to the lead at the 200-metre mark from Songs of Vienna. Demerger's after Rinky Dink. Rinky Dink in front. Demerger coming home well on the outside. Rinky Dink by a half a length. Demerger trying to lift. Rinky Dink ahead in front. Demerger's driving now. They come to the line. Very close. Demerger's put a bob in at Rinky Dink. They've hit it together. 3 lengths in front of Escarpment. And then Songs of Vienna, Point Clates and Hot Love. Photo finish here. There's not much in this. Demerger obviously has finished clearly the better on the outside after Rinky Dink hit the front with about 300 from home. And yes, she'll get it on the outside, number 3. Demerger coming from last, written by Steve Basta, takes it out. Second, number 1, Rinky Dink. It's about a half a head victory on the line for Demerger. Ridden very cold in the early part, but Stephen Basta knew what he had under him, and she really found the line strongly. Third place has gone to 6, Escarpment, ridden by Greg Childs. Numbers are 3, 1 and 6. And they've run 124.9, 124.9. Well, again, Songs of Vienna proving that she just struggles at the 1,400 metres. And Demerger well handled in the end by Steve Basta. Thought just 1,000 metres out she might have been getting a little bit too far back out of her ground, but she was within striking distance at the 450, and she closed on Rinky Dink and finished the better. They've come well off the fence. Often happens, softish ground with the rail out. And I think we'll find that it'll be a lot like the Friday meeting here a couple of weeks ago. They'll use a lot of the track and get to the outside, and that straight race later on in the program's looking more and more likely that they'll go to the outside rail. $70, the exacta paid $11.90. The trifecta $52.70, and the running double paid $6.90 on 4 and 3.
Here's the second pick over there. They've got Capstan as the favourite, $2.55. And then Clean Sweep number 8 at $9. That's for the 10th and final race
Lead won by Sir Slick and going with it Successor. If Looks Could Kill is right onto the speed. Capstan is next on the inside. Then moving round is Clean Sweep and Driving Rain at the 800 metres. Between runners is Man 10, followed further back in the field next. As they race along now, we've got Time and Moment, who's out a bit deeper. Further back in the field, Clifton Prince back with it. Victory Strike, then came Wood Trick. Well back is Queenser and Miss Majestic Sweepers last of all. The 2-year-olds in the Mercedes Super Bonus Classique. They splash towards the cash as they come around the home turn. 450 metres to go, and Success has taken over from If Looks Could Kill. Then followed Capstans out into the clear now, 3 off the rail. Sir Slick is next, further out then to Clean Sweep, and Clifton Prince down the outside for Man 10. 250 to go. Success are the one to catch. It has a handy break, 2.5 clear from Capstan. If Looks Could Kill and Clifton Prince running on late, but it's Successor. Successor's in front for John Sargent. You'll get the money, Sarge. Going towards the post. Successor's bolted home in the Mercedes Super Bonus Classique. Second over, If Looks Could Kill, and over on the inside, I think Capstan third, and a photo finish with the late finishing Queenser out wide. Right and behind the Man 10, Clifton Prince. Further away next, we had Majestic Sweep, then Clean Sweep. In behind these, Sir Slick, followed by Wood Trick, and back at the tail of the field, Time and Moment and Victory Strike. Successor in the hands of Reese McLeod, owned by John Sargent, trained in partnership with, of course, Carl Allpress and Reese McLeod. Big race rider takes out the Mercedes-Benz Super Bonus Classique. Successor, too good. If Looks Could Kill, I think, is just out Bob Capstan for second and third. Very little between those two. Could be the other way, in fact. And out wide, Queenser and Clifton Prince wasn't too far away, but Successor, the 2-year-old son of Bar here, and Betty Doolan in the Driving Rain takes out today's feature, the Mercedes-Benz Super Bonus Classique.
Yes, running very poor. 10-7 New Zealand. Successor, If Looks Could Kill, got second. Capstan third. Trifecta 739.20 on the last. Now let's join Ian for race 2 at Rosehill.
Righto, Matt, thank you. And late support in the ring for number 4, Great Anna. Just to fill you in with what's happening on track. Slippery Sal, number 3 favourite from Once and Jesse, and a solid third pick, number 4. Meters, race number 2 here at Rosehill Gardens. The rank outside and No Tracks the inside. Line steadies, they're racing, and the best to break the line, Nordic Flight. Second is Zanzara Bank, followed by the favourite Slippery Cell. Then Loisette. Great Anna's improving to try and offset a wideish posse. A couple of lengths further away in the field is No Tracks, followed by St Jesse and last Natural Thunder. Nordic Flight leads with ease as they work down towards the 1,000 marker by about a length and 3/4, Great Anna. Zanzara Bank is third, and a couple of lengths further off Slippery Cell, 2.5 Loisette. No Tracks on the inside of St Jesse, and a length and a half to Natural Thunder. They're really stringing out now as they work past the 800 marker, and the free-going Nordic Flight about 3 lengths on Great Anna. 4 or 5 lengths away next is Zanzara Bank, followed by Slippery Cell, 2 Loisette, 3 St Jesse on the outside of No Tracks, and 2 lengths to Natural Thunder. This is the order as they work down to the home corner, and Nordic Flight has spread eagle the field. It's Nordic Flight about 4 lengths on Great Anna, 5 or 6 lengths then to Zanzara Bank, and then Slippery Cell, Loisette, followed by St Jesse. No Tracks the inside, and last is Natural Thunder in the straight, and Great Anna's out after Nordic Flight in earnest. A length and a half to Slippery Cell coming home doggedly, and then Zanzara Bank, and St Jesse is next as they come past the 200. Great Anna got to the front, Slippery Cell, and then St Jesse. Great Anna, Slippery Cell, clear of St Jesse. Great Anna won't give in. Slippery Cell can't make the grade, and Great Anna lands some nice splits. Great Anna beats Slippery Cell and St Jesse, followed by Loisette, Zanzara Bank, Natural Thunder, No Tracks, and Nordic Flight hit a brick wall in the last 100 and finished absolute. Well, Darren would have ridden the first 2 winners, but it's been good fortune for El Cassidy on Hextagonal, and now Rodney Quinn on Great Anna, and I tell you what, some punters have landed some big bickies. Number 4, Great Anna, first 2 races to John Hawkes by Anna Barr from Great Vintage. She's a beautifully bred mare, raced by Dr. Jack and Mrs. Sue Woolridge. No strangers, the Woolridge family, to good horses, and it's been a good training effort by Hawksey. First up since Benalla on the 5th of October last year. Waiting on the numbers to come up. Here they are. Number 4, Great Anna. Rodney Quinn is first. Number 3 is second, and that is Slippery Sal. Tried a hard out, a mare by Wajib from Salacious. Pam Webber, the trainer, Len Beasley. And third going to number 1, anchored by the big weight, St Jesse, a Jet Bull 4-year-old bay mare out of B Bopalula. Chris Waller, Corey Brown for the pick 4. It was number 6, and that was Loy Set. Great Anna, very well tried late in the market, and she didn't let those supporters down. Officially paid in New South Wales $5.80 and $1.90. Number 3, Slippery Sal, $1.20, and number 1, third, St Jesse, $1.30.
All right, Ian, that's 4, 3, 1 and 6 ran fourth, Loy Say. First for $263.10 on race 2 from Rosehill. Ronnie did point out in his late mail that she has been placed in a Group 1 race, that mare, Great Anna. That was the Australasian Oaks at Morfettville last year behind Sound Action. Updating the next at Morfettville. Race 2 coming
on
up.
track.